Have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt something? Maybe a sense of calm, or a sudden burst of energy, or even a weird tension you couldn't quite explain? That's not just the furniture or the layout, it's color. Color is more than just decoration. It's emotion. It's atmosphere. It's the invisible force shaping how you feel in your own space every single day. Think about it. The soft blue in a bedroom can slow your heart rate and help you sleep deeper. A vibrant orange in your kitchen can make you feel more social and even hungrier. A muted gray in your living room? It might feel modern, but used wrong, it can leave you feeling disconnected and low energy without knowing why. Most people choose colors based on trends or personal preference, without realizing they're designing their mood. But when you understand the psychology of color, you gain a powerful tool, not just for beauty, but for well-being, focus, motivation, and even emotional healing. In this video, I'm going to break down the emotional impact of different colors, how they affect your mind and body, and how you can use them intentionally to create a home that actually supports your lifestyle. Because your home isn't just where you live, it's where you recharge, where you dream, where you grow. And color? Color can help you do all of that better. Let's unlock the emotional language of color. Blue, calm, focus, and mental clarity. Blue is one of the most powerful and popular colors in interior design because it's deeply calming and emotionally soothing. Scientifically, blue has been shown to slow your heart rate, lower blood pressure, and reduce feelings of anxiety. That's why it's often used in bedrooms, bathrooms, and other spaces where relaxation is key. There are many shades of blue, and each tells a different emotional story. Light blue brings in a feeling of freshness, openness, and clarity, like a clear sky. It's great for small spaces that need to feel more expansive. Deeper blues like navy or indigo can add elegance and depth, but they should be balanced with warm materials, like wood or soft lighting, to avoid feeling too cold or heavy. Blue also supports mental clarity and focus, making it an ideal choice for home offices or study areas. Unlike red or yellow, which can be overstimulating, blue helps you stay calm and collected, which is perfect for deep work or relaxation. However, be cautious not to overuse blue in social spaces like dining rooms or living rooms. Too much coolness can create emotional distance. Always balance it with warmth, through textures, artwork, or accent colors, so the space feels serene, not sterile. Green, harmony, healing, and rejuvenation. Green is the color of life, nature, and renewal, and it's a powerhouse when it comes to emotional balance and well-being. It offers the best of both worlds, the calming effect of blue and the energizing undertones of yellow. This makes green one of the most versatile and healing colors you can bring into your home. In color psychology, green is known to reduce stress and promote feelings of safety and security. It's especially helpful for people who deal with anxiety or overstimulation. It reminds us of nature, which is deeply soothing to the nervous system. In fact, studies have shown that even just looking at greenery, real or painted, can lower stress levels and improve mood. In interiors, soft sage greens and earthy olives work beautifully in living rooms, kitchens, or bedrooms. They create a peaceful, grounded atmosphere without being dull. Brighter greens, like emerald or forest tones, can bring in vibrancy and freshness, perfect for home offices, creative spaces, or even bathrooms. Green also supports mental recovery, making it ideal for spaces where you want to reset and recharge. It pairs beautifully with natural materials like wood, linen, or stone. Yellow in positivity, energy, and joy. Yellow is the color of sunlight, and just like the sun, it can light up your mood, boost your energy, and make a space feel happy and alive. It's one of the most emotionally stimulating colors, known to increase serotonin levels in the brain, which supports feelings of happiness, focus, and optimism. In the home, yellow works best in kitchens, dining areas, and creative spaces, anywhere you want to feel energized and uplifted. A soft, buttery yellow can feel cozy and welcoming, while a bold sunflower yellow adds drama and fun. Even a small amount, like a painted door, a set of chairs, or a statement lamp, can make a big emotional impact. But yellow has a strong personality, and like any bold energy, it needs balance. Too much bright yellow can actually increase feelings of agitation or anxiety, especially in spaces where you need calm, like bedrooms. That's why it's smart to use it as an accent rather than the dominant tone. If you live in a cloudy or dark climate, yellow can also be a fantastic way to bring in a feeling of warmth and light, almost like artificial sunshine. It helps start your day on a positive note and can even stimulate mental activity, making it great for brainstorming and problem-solving spaces. Red energy, passion, and power. Red is the most emotionally intense color. It commands attention and stimulates physical energy. It's associated with passion, movement, and excitement. In fact, red can literally increase your heart rate and blood flow. That's why it's used in marketing, restaurants, and gyms. It activates and motivates. In the home, red can add drama, warmth, and personality, but it's best used strategically. A red accent wall in a dining room can make the space feel intimate and lively. Red cushions, rugs, or art can bring energy into a neutral room. It's perfect for spaces where you want people to gather, talk, and feel a sense of vitality. However, too much red, especially in enclosed spaces, can become overwhelming or even irritating. It's generally not recommended for bedrooms or meditation areas where it can interfere with rest and relaxation. For a softer take, burgundy, rust, or terracotta tones offer the warmth of red without the intensity. These earthy reds can feel cozy and grounded, and great for living rooms, entryways, or kitchens. When paired with neutral colors or natural materials, red becomes less aggressive and more inviting. Orange. Warmth, creativity, and sociability. Orange is a warm, playful, and deeply social color. It blends the energy of red with the cheerfulness of yellow, making it perfect for spaces where people come together, share ideas, and connect. It's often associated with enthusiasm, adventure, and creative expression. If you want to stimulate conversation, boost confidence, or feel more energized in your space, orange is a great choice. It works especially well in living rooms, creative studios, kitchens, or even children's play areas. It brings a sense of warmth and friendliness that makes a space feel more welcoming. But like red and yellow, orange is stimulating, so balance is key. Terracotta, clay, or burnt orange tones offer a more muted, earthy version of orange that feels cozy rather than loud. These are excellent for creating a grounded, rustic vibe without sacrificing warmth. Neutrals, simplicity, serenity, and sophistication. Neutrals may not be bold, but they are essential in creating emotionally balanced, timeless spaces. Colors like white, beige, taupe, soft gray, and grayish act as calming backdrops that support relaxation, clarity, and comfort. These shades are often associated with simplicity and minimalism, and they help reduce visual noise in a space. That's why neutrals are perfect for bedrooms, living rooms, or open-plan areas. They give the mind room to breathe, promoting mental clarity and emotional calm. But don't confuse neutral with boring. Neutrals give you flexibility. They allow you to change the mood of a space easily with textures, lighting, and colorful accents. For example, a warm beige room with wood tones feels cozy and grounded, while a crisp white space with metallic finishes feels modern and airy. That said, overusing cold grays or stark whites without texture can create a sterile, uninviting feel. It might look clean, but it can feel emotionally flat, even isolating. That's why layering is key. Use soft fabrics, natural materials, rugs, and warm lighting to make a neutral space feel alive and comforting. Black and white, contrast, control, and modern mood. Black and white are the most dramatic color choices you can use. And when used intentionally, they can be incredibly powerful. Together, they create contrast, structure, and a sense of clarity that can make a space feel bold and sophisticated. White symbolizes light, purity, and openness. It reflects light, enlarges a space, and promotes a sense of freshness and order. That's why it's often used in kitchens, bathrooms, or modern minimalist interiors. Emotionally, it gives a feeling of a clean slate, peaceful and uncluttered. Black, on the other hand, is grounding. It represents strength, elegance, and mystery. It adds depth and focus to a room. In small amounts like a black frame, chair, or lamp, it can make a space feel anchored and intentional. But if overused, especially in small or dark rooms, black can feel heavy or even oppressive. When black and white are combined, they create an energizing visual rhythm. This can be great for modern interiors, creative spaces, or areas where clarity and focus are important. But it's important to soften the contrast with textures, like plants, wood, or fabric, to keep it from feeling too cold or rigid.